The first person I'll identify is Kelly Loving. Kelly's pronouns are she, her. Daniel Aston. Daniel's pronouns are he, him. Derek Rump. Derek's pronouns are he, him. Ashley Paugh, and that's P-A-U-G-H. Ashley's pronouns are she, her. Raymond Green Vance. Raymond's pronouns are he, him. I wanted to ensure that every victim, family member, and friends of victims, and all of our community members know that our officers and detectives will continue to be diligent and thorough in our work to hold the suspects accountable for these horrendous acts. I also want to reiterate that the Colorado Springs Police Department and that I am standing beside you as we move through and come to a conclusion in the investigation and seek justice for all of our victims. As I end, I ask that everyone in our community and around the world honor each victim lived. I want to take a moment of silence to honor those community members who lost a loved one. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. I also want to identify the two heroes who intervened inside of Club Q. Their exact actions are part of the investigation, so we can't discuss the specifics out of respect for the judicial process, but with their permission, we want to acknowledge their heroic actions. They are Thomas James and Richard Fierro.
The devastation this violent act has had in our community cannot be measured. But we do know that we will respond to it in a strong way, that we will hold people accountable as we identify what charges should be filed in this case. It's imperative to note that the investigation continues and will likely last for some time. It's very common in homicide cases that the investigation continues clear up to and sometimes even during a trial in front of a jury, and that will likely be the case here. There have been reports in the media and in the public that charges have been filed. That is not true. Any case like this, an arrest warrant will be written up that is supported by a probable cause affidavit, and that will be submitted to a judge for approval of the arrest of a suspect. That has occurred here in this case. Any charges that are associated with an arrest warrant are only preliminary charges. It's also very customary, and it is the case here, that the arrest warrant and accompanying PC affidavit is sealed. That is to protect the investigation, to make sure that we have a strong investigation, that we have the ability to proceed forward with a strong prosecution. At some point in the coming days, that seal will be lifted and the arrest warrant and PC affidavit will be available to the public and to the media.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.